Hello, Ratfink here. We're going to be doing Wrath Part 1 tutorial. I've been putting this tutorial off for a while. 31 was glitched for a while in the boss room, but they just fixed it a few days ago, so... So Part 1 is pretty similar to Part 2. You're going to need a good amount of AP, at least 1k is a good starting point. Alright, the second room here. Sorry, the first room is pretty simple. There's 3 small batches of these smaller mobs that spawn. You just clear that and go to the right. This next room here, or this room, you're just going to stand in the middle here. If you're new to Wrath, there is a way to, or new to Part 1, there's a way to get behind these barriers here. It's a little bit of a glitch there, but you can stand behind these and not take damage. That's how I used to run it when I was first starting. This room here, this tile is not an AP booster. It's actually a speed booster. But yeah, we all kind of stay in the middle here. In this kite, it is quite helpful to move these mobs around away from the party if you see them stacking up. This room here, the mobs will come from the bottom. And typically you'll see most parties will stick to this right wall here. It just kind of condenses them in a nice spot. I've also seen people use this little nook there. I haven't really used it, but you could use it to kite as well. Alright, that's the last one. You knock out this lava wedge. Go to the right here. This area, you got a little speed run. You got these little nooks you can utilize. It's not really necessary, but Alright, so this room is sort of a repeat of that other area. Your whole party is going to want to stick to the right here. There's more mobs here. They get a little heavier as far as the amount, and then there is a small mini boss who should spawn pretty soon. Yeah, there he is. The lava bugbear. You could stick him around that corner. It's pretty much the only place you can stick him in this room. This room, it's pretty straightforward. But the room after this is actually where this lava barrier, or this fire barrier is. It'll open up. As soon as that opens up, as Kite, you want to run to the left here. Stand right behind here. And what this will do is, can't really see it happening, but this room actually produces a ton of mobs. But they're all aggro towards Kite. So as long as the Kite's back here, they'll all just stack. And the rest of your party can either follow you or they can hang back in that room and just hit them from behind. Yeah, you can see how many are stacked up here. All right, so this next room is a maze section. There's a way to glitch it by holding up, continuing to hold up, skipping, and now we're in this area you're not really supposed to be in. While they're at the beginning of the maze, you can just teleport them to the next area. They haven't fixed that yet. It's not a huge time saver, but that maze compared to the Wrath 2 maze is actually pretty lethal. So it is nice to skip that. Also note that that glitch only works if someone's going right. If everyone's trying to do the glitch, it's not going to work. So yeah. This room here is the room before boss. If we hadn't have glitched, there's usually a fire barrier here that's blocking both these little portal sections, and since we glitched for some reason, it doesn't have those. So they're gonna knock out those tombs. The way I kite this boss is I just stand here. Now, if we hadn't have glitched, you wouldn't be able to stand here because this would have been blocked off, but it's a nice and quick area to kite her. But if we hadn't have done that, this is also a good spot to stick her on this corner here. All right, so boss is coming up. There's two main things as a support in the run. If you're not Kite, if you get the lava debuff, you will lay down these little lava squares for about 5 seconds. It's an attack she does. It randomly selects anybody who's in the party. So you just want to keep you want to keep the lava stacked nicely and neatly away from everybody, and especially the Kite. Another thing to worry about is the lava balls she throws. Again, those randomly select 3 different people, and as support, you want to make sure that you're kiting those away from the party and away from the main Kite. All right, she's gonna throw out a little blast. She always throws out one of her attacks. It's good to run left or right. All right, so that attack she just did, it's a fire ring. It's a very lethal attack. But yeah, so see what I did there. When you first do part one, it'll be a habit or an instinct to just want to run away. But the best thing to do is just stay where you are, because if you run away, um, you'll get hit probably by the second and third, and by that time you're almost dead. So it's good to just keep about this distance away from her, and and try not to get hit, and just stay where you are. Okay, so what I did with that lava there, you basically don't want to do that. Um, but I'm trying to talk and do this at the same time, so please forgive me. But usually you want to stack that lava in a corner somewhere. Okay, try to do a good example here. Yeah, line them up like that. And those fire blasts she's doing, a way to glitch that out is Kite. And if you kite her along this wall here, those attacks will be glitched, and they actually won't shoot down. They'll just shoot up into the wall. But I'm getting a ton of lava this run, so it's hard to keep her up here. Of course. Yeah. And she attacks every 5 seconds. So you can count. Take her back and forth here. All right, so that's her more lethal fire ring. They're actually, I believe they're doubled up, so each ring is actually made of 2 rings. And if you get hit by those, the burn effect's pretty bad. Yeah, just watch out for those fire rings. But the distance I am here is a safe spot to be safe from those. Also, something to consider is this whole map is split into 4 sections, and she randomly closes one and then a second one over time. And we actually got the best one there. The 2 top ones were open. If the 2 bottom ones are open, it's not too bad. Or any of the side ones are open, that's pretty good too. By far the hardest is when they do an X pattern, like a tic-tac-toe. Yeah, and there's a whole different method to playing that. But yeah, that's it for today. Hope it's helpful. Thank you. Bye.